When a classic meets raw talent, magic happens. And that's exactly what Conor James delivered in his knockout performance of Alphaville's Forever Young. There's something unforgettable about the way Conor stepped onto that stage and made an 80s anthem feel brand new. It wasn't just nostalgia, but it was electricity. A performance so moving, so vocally stunning that it didn't just impress the coaches. It completely lit up the internet. From the moment the first note hit, people watching at home were already talking. And now the buzz is louder than ever. With Conor James not only heading to the playoffs, but maybe, just maybe, on his way to win it all. Before we dive into what everyone's saying, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss any more knockout moments like this. Let's talk about why Conor James is suddenly the name on everyone's lips. Let's start with the one thing everyone seems to agree on. Conor's voice is something special. So many people were floored by his tone. One person said it perfectly. His voice is literal perfection. Others echoed this, calling it clear and dynamic, beautifully rich, and even soulful. Someone captured it best by saying, "That is soul." You could feel every note, every word, without it ever feeling forced or overdone. In fact, that was a recurring theme. How natural he made it all look. Viewers couldn't stop talking about how effortlessly he hit those high notes. One person pointed out, "I could barely see him straining. It just flows." And it's not just about the voice, it's the presence too. The stage didn't intimidate him, he owned it. Someone said he took his time with the lyrics and added just the right touch of changes to the melody. It wasn't a copy of the original, it was something new, something personal. And when it comes to emotion, wow, fans were visibly moved. One viewer simply said, "Chills and love." Another wrote, "Felt fresh." Some admitted they smiled through the whole thing. A few even confessed they were hooked after just a few seconds. "Now I'm hooked," someone declared. And they weren't alone. Then there were the people who went even further, saying they'd buy his album today if it existed, or that they already see him on the path to stardom. One powerful sentiment: he's not signed yet? I'd buy concert tickets right now. Someone else went as far as calling him the full package: talent, humility, and star quality. And let's not forget the sheer number of people who are already putting bets on him. Some confidently said he's going to win The Voice. Others placed him in the finale. One said, "This is the best vocal of the night, hands down." Another chimed in, "Conor is my favorite. He better make it to top 2. But of course, there's a twist, because Conor is not the only talented one on Team Adam. Several people voiced a real concern. How on earth is Adam going to choose? Viewers are calling Adam's team stacked, and one said it best: Lucia, Ethan, Conor, Britton, just impossible to pick only 2. It's a good problem to have, but a heartbreaking one for fans already emotionally invested. Still, the consensus seems strong. Conor deserves to move forward. As one fan put it, he just did this classic justice. Wow. And speaking of the song, Forever Young was a bold choice. Some felt it might have been a little too safe, but even those critics admitted that Conor brought something fresh to it. One viewer said he could have picked something more daring, but he still made it his own. Others defended the choice fiercely, praising how Conor respected the original while making subtle changes that elevated the performance. From the technical brilliance to the emotional depth and the undeniable star power, it's clear that Conor James has struck a chord with fans everywhere. People aren't just watching his performances, they're feeling them. They're rooting for him, they're ready to buy his music, and most of all, they believe in his journey. But of course, this is The Voice, and anything can happen. With so many talented artists in the mix, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Conor make it to the next round? Will Adam choose him? And could he actually take the whole thing? Well, now we want to hear from you. Do you think Conor James has what it takes to win The Voice? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next. This season is heating up, and we'll be right here covering every epic moment. Until next time, keep listening, keep rooting, and keep your ears open for greatness.